Hello everybody and welcome back to Pumpkin Days, where we finally got some bees on our bee farm thing. On our bee box. Our bee box. Like a beatbox, only with bees. That's a terrible joke. Get these guys sorted. And what we're going to try and do is go to the mine again today. Spent a lot of time last episode doing things like spending money on increasing the inventory so that when we go to the mines we can do a lot more. I also made myself a silver pick to replace my old silver pick. So hopefully that should last a wee while, and I'm also just going to make sure that I sell the old one before it breaks on me, because that's a waste of money otherwise. I also have black beads and eggs to sell, so I'll sell those too. And there's windmills that I can buy and things like that at Duante's shop, and we're going to have stills, and there's all sorts of things. I need the museum finished, but that by year 3, but that doesn't mean that I can't continue with things. And as you see there, the bees have started to grow, to fly around. I think I need just like a little patch of completed flowers for them to do their thing. So I may do something like, I might harvest the camellia and the kangaroo paw at the front there, but not the gentian and camellia. Gentian and poinsettia probably. We'll see. So I need to head off to the mines. So I'll probably... Well, I had some trouble because basically the problem I have is that if I can't get this watering can fast enough, then everything's going to dry out. And when it dries out, I'm then in trouble. So I watered it at the end of last episode, so I'm going to just run really fast up to the mines and try my best to get gold as fast as I can, so that I can have a golden watering can, because it's 800 gold otherwise. And what I want to try and avoid doing is having to give Clara all my money all the time, and then instead I can spend it on things like livestock and windmills and new and exciting things rather than on tools. It was really good when I was like upgrading the tools. I was like, oh yeah, this is so fantastic. But going to the mines was actually way better if you have the money to do it. So yeah, the problem with going to the mine... Where am I off to? I'm off on a little forest run here. But yeah, the thing with going to the mines is that you end up with a lot more worth of... The problem is I've now had to spend 200 going up to the mines because I didn't get enough gold. But the more of it I open up, the more it's going to be worthwhile. And also I'm selling the gems and things that I'm finding up there. It's probably covering my costs, to be honest. Running there would take so long. So long. There's my camellia flowers. I should really have been like doing those from like right at the start as well. But again, it's learning the game, and it's kind of meta knowledge, and that's kind of in a way a little bit cheaty. Like knowing the game gives you such a head start because you know what the basic ideas behind all the recipes are and things. You know where to find things. You know where to go to get things. There's a lot. I wanted to go to Spoony Island at one point to see if I could get like barley and things over there. Maybe the cafe or the bakery or something like that. Also, I've barely been to see my little friend in the seed shop as well. So, although I haven't found barley in there yet, maybe going to Pumpkin Vale will be a good idea. Maybe I could take a walk up there at some point and check out their seed shops, see if they have any barley. Let's head out to the mine first, though. The mine is the important one first today. Getting gold, the most important thing. As usual, we just fall down into the mines because we're always coming in from the wrong direction. Getting a bit of salt, always useful. When that lentil harvest finally comes about, which obviously is going to be a bit of a struggle. Yeah, so when the lentil harvest finally comes about, I'm going to want enough salt to make a load of soup and sell it because it's lots of money. That 2,000 that I got just then, that was basically from the lentil soups. So that was really good. So see any iron hereabouts, then I'll pick it up. But generally, you're you tend to be finding salt, iron and copper in here more, and generally as you go further in you get a lot more of the really cool stuff. So let's go further in and get the cool stuff. So the first level of the mine is quite easy to find your way around, and then I imagine as you get further in it gets a bit harder. So this is the, as I said before, the entryway into the second level of the mine. At that point you start to get up to things like silver, gold, that sort of thing. I only need 4 gold ore to make my watering can. So that's 2. What was that? Oh, yeah, that was gold. So that's my 4 gold ore straight away. May as well carry on and get a little bit more stuff though. Nickel, all that sort of thing. So there's another way through here. But I actually found other ways around, so I don't really want to go that way straight away. Because there were ways around that had a lot more stuff. So if you go up here, within this level, I was just seeing if there's anything around the corner there, but it doesn't look like it. So you start to get like gems and things. It looks a little duller than gold. Try and pick up only the things I really need. That looks like it might be gold. Because if I can get enough gold, if I can get another 8 gold. So if I can get the 4 I need to make my watering can, and then another 8 on top of it. So I need to get all the way up to like 12. So I need another 6. Then I can make myself a golden pickaxe as well. And I will need to replace my golden hoe at some point as well. So I need to keep coming back to the mines for these things. But then you could make the argument that it's better to go and get things off Clara because it gives you more time in your bit of the mine. You're kind of like, there is a point to be made there as well. Iron. Aluminium. Copper. Oh. Too much copper being picked up here. But even if I don't get any more gold at all, I'll be fine. Ah, this is the little bit I like. Going around this corner. Find gems here. Gems are really cool because I'm going to eventually be able to, once I've shipped about 30 of them, once I've shipped about 30 of them, I'm going to be able to keep going. Sorry, I'm losing my thread here. I'll get my gem polishing station. I can't talk. Sorry. Why am I even a YouTuber? I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I'll get my gem polishing station. And you go around the back here. And I found a load of stuff here yesterday. Whether it'll still be there, obviously, I don't know. Let's just take some mushroom soup before I pass out or something stupid like that. That would be a terrible thing to do today. Yeah, I found a whole bunch of stuff here. But I wasn't really able to capitalize on it because my pickaxe was way too broken. Peridot. So we've got 2, 4, 6 more. We shipped 10 yesterday, so that's at least 16 that's been shipped now. That would be 18. That would make 20. And the thing with all of that is that I probably have shipped a few gems already. Granite, okay, interesting. And then we've got a nice big boulder here. I think I'll give that a try. Because anything I do to it here is permanent. So if I do damage to it and then I come back later, and that will stay. And it seems like there's 2 rocks into this part of the mines as well. I may use all of my lentil soups up though. I might get through it today actually. And with enough left of my lentil soups and my pickaxes to actually do something useful with it as well. Whoop! That made me jump. Done. 5 iron from that, lovely. Taking my last soup as well. There's nothing more to help me other than maybe eating mushrooms raw. Let's see what we've got through here then. Sardonyx, that's something they were asking for the museum. Malachite. Oh, this is like the gem cave of gem caves. Tungsten. Tourmaline? Gosh. Just ordinary iron. I'm tempted to just start eating the mushrooms. Can't do it. Clinohumites. Okay, that's sardonyx. That is the last thing I pick up. But next time I come up here, I'll be able to go straight through to this section. So, yes, very nice. I had enough gold in the end to do what I wanted to do. Not enough to make an extra pickaxe or anything like that, though. Which is a shame, but, you know, I got what I needed. Oh, yeah, leave the cave. I'm running out of there. That's so stupid. So they're going to want the polished versions of the gems, but that's fine by me. Finding loads of stuff in there. It's great. Need that gem polishing table very, very soon. And then I will be miner Sheila, but I'm not a farmer, really. I'm a miner. Ha, ha, ha. Back to Wahoo Beach, please. Yeah, we're definitely getting towards the point where we can start giving all the gems in. Oh, maybe I could buy a cow on the way past. While I'm here. Oh, am I too poor? Oh, I'm just a bit too poor. Could I get a sheep? No, I'm too poor for that. Can I get a pig? I could get a pig. Live in the dream barn. And you're going to be called a quesadilla? No. I'm going to call you Ixius. No slight on you, Ixius. I just thought the next animal would be called after you. No slight at all on just... It's always hard when there's pigs in a game or something like that. And then you're like, haha, you're a pig. And it doesn't mean that at all. It just means I love you and I want you to be involved in the game. Get back and make this watering can now. That was a lot of effort for a watering can, wasn't it? And that'll last us for a bit. That'll last us probably a good way into fall, I imagine. And the more I go into the caves and I get lots of gold and I get lots of cool gems and I get lots of cool money, the better it's going to be. The trees are suffering. Hey, Ixius the pig! How you doing? Everything's suffering a little bit. So let's make this watering can. Get it sorted. Look, we have honey. Yes, my first My first honey. Let's have a look at this. Info. 90 gold. That's what you can call me. Wink, wink. Well, that's worthwhile. How much are all these worth? Not very much at all. I'll maybe try and sell the ones that are worth a bit less and see if I can get the polishing table for the ones that are worth a bit more. It would make sense that when they're polished, they'll even be worth even more. So I'll get the gold ore in. Okay, that's my third gold bar. I need to get some more to get a pickaxe. Now, did I have any like steel or tungsten or anything like that in the way of crafting? Steel, copper, diamond, titanium, gold, iron, silver, a titanium bar. I imagine titanium is like further down. Uranium. A uranium bar. Like, I almost want to smelt up some of the aluminium and work with that and stuff, but I need to make the watering can first. Did I get anything like steel? I got a little bit of steel there. I may have enough for like one steel bar at the moment. Let's see how much I've got. Why is this doing this? Just put away my pickaxe and see if that's interfering. Stop it. That's super frustrating. I can't get any of my stuff. What's that all about? I can get the stuff in there, which is my gold bars at least. I can maybe make some more mushroom soup or something. Okay, that is now open. Fantastic. Right, okay, so cobalt. I have a little bit of steel there. Tungsten, aluminium, silver, iron. Aluminium. Cobalt. Yeah, I've got enough for like one bar of steel, so I could make a steel something or other. But I don't think I'm going to be making tools out of any of this stuff. Iron, maybe. And I've got a load of copper as well. Why not? You know, if I'm picking those up by accident, I may as well just make them into stuff. Silver bars, iron bars, gold bars. Right, let's get my watering can first, because that's the most important thing. Experiment. Gold bars times 3. Crafted golden watering can. Thank you very much. So I can put my old watering can in the box. And I can actually start using this to water stuff. Oh, what a relief. My farm has been going to pot ever since I've been worried about that watering can. With a golden hoe, you can at least just not plant things for a while. But with a watering can, it's like, oh my goodness, it's all gonna die. Everything's gonna die. Although I'm gonna pass out if I'm not careful. Don't really want to eat my honey either, so let's go make some mushroom soup. I want more of those bee houses. They're pretty good once you've got some nice flowers built around them. I probably will be able to harvest the flowers as well. Although I won't get anything in winter, but then the seasons go past quite quickly, so that doesn't matter so much. That's one thing that does concern me a little bit, though, is the fact that the seasons do go past so quickly. You've got to be quite organised to get everything into the museum before old Jounce Corp takes over. I haven't found any rice or any barley yet. That's slightly concerning. How many can I make? 15, so that would be 7. Oh, it would be 15 actually. Why it won't let me type 7, I don't know. Okay. 15 mushroom soups for me. Yum, yum, yum. I need to go and work out what I want to sell out of all that as well. So I'm just gonna get all my crops watered. And then I'm gonna get all my... Oh, I might need something to feed my pig as well. That might be a good thing to do, right? Actually feed my animals? Good grief. Nah, don't want to do that. With all the problems I've been having with my watering, I would be really surprised if the pineapples are actually ready in time. But the farming quotas aren't the be-all end-all apparently, so it's not so bad if I don't make them. They're just a really nice source of extra income. But once I know how to cook cool things and all that sort of thing, it'll be a lot better. I'll be very happy if anything actually fruits by fall. I'll be like, yes, all the fruit. I can definitely see this, like, going past... I don't actually need to water anything else. It's just these guys along here. I didn't even need to do the cinnamon trees. What am I doing? Being a crazy fool, that's what I'm being. But yeah, I need to remember as well, when I do a mushroom patch, I either do the whole thing with mushrooms and do that pattern. So I have a 5 and then a 4. Oops. Pop that away. So yeah, I either do that or... Ixius, I'm going to brush you and pet you. I am so sorry that I've not made provisions for you yet. I will do that, I promise, as soon as I get up in the morning and I can get access to the people around there. But I was a bit worried about my crops, you see. But it seems fine to just have like pigs and stuff wandering around amongst your crops in this game, so I'm quite happy for them to be free range. Just because other people are doing a thing doesn't mean you got to do the same. So, I imagine... Oh, I've killed my camellias. Oh, that is a problem. Alright, golden shovel. I wonder whether once the thing is grown, you have to keep watering it as well, or not. Because then I can just leave a couple of patches of flowers between each beehive. Or even have a patch of flowers with a beehive around it. Don't really know how that works, actually. I'm working it out, though. I am working it out. Alright, let's have a little look in here and see if I've got any more. I do, thankfully. I already have 2 camellia seeds and I've got another 20 camellia there. So we could definitely plant another 18 of them. yeah, it's just everything went a little bit wrong all of a sudden there, didn't it? So, could have been worse. If the worst thing that happens is that I lose 2 patches of camellias and possibly my pineapples don't ripen, that's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, I need my hoe back as well. I should be able to keep a lot more stuff. Have that problem again. Let's just jump around a bit. Open the other chest, then open that chest, then close the other chest, then open that chest. Maybe put away those. Is that maybe causing an issue? Do not know what the problem is here. I don't really want to pick the chest up because that's going to cause me loads of issues as well. That's a pretty horrible little bug, that. I'm going to go away, right away from it and come back. Just in case that causes a change. Nope. I need my tools. Is this a problem with having 2 boxes or something? I picked it up, so I can try and put it down elsewhere and see if that helps. So maybe put it like around the corner from my house or something. Does seem to help a little. Maybe it was too close to the other chest, so they were interfering or something. Don't know. My hoe's not in there. Oh, it is. There it is. Apparently I need to sleep though, so why don't we just have a sleep? I've done all of my watering. So we'll need to get some food for Ixius in the morning and then carry on with the bees and stuff. I like the fact you can sell that honey for quite a bit, so... The only thing is with it, it doesn't come as often as I would like, so... You could do a really massive, like... I'm going to pick up and put down that chest as well, because that seems to be having a similar issue. I may put it outside as well. But honestly, I don't like having the chest inside anyway. I don't know what happened there, I really don't. So weird. Okay, so the first thing I'll do in the morning now, which is right now, bit of watering. Seems like you get honey every second day from these beehives once they've ramped up. Which is pretty nice. Could definitely do something with that. Water the pineapples that I don't think are going to be ready. I'd be very lucky if they're ready. And water the saplings that are completely wilted. They're going to take a long time to get sorted as well. I don't know how you would manage to do a pumpkin veil farm and one of these. Maybe what you would just do is get some trees and just plant them here. And not really worry too much about the crops here. And then, I don't know. It all seems very difficult. Yes, I will pet you. And I'm going to water everything. And I'm going to brush everybody. And then, once I've done all of that, I'll go and get you a food trough. Honestly, a lot of this playthrough is just working out how things work, what things look like when they're grown up. The eggs are coming in nicely now. 2 a day off each chicken. And they're worth how much each for an egg? 5 each. Oh, that's not great, but it's not awful either. The feed doesn't cost too much. The mushrooms look like they're growing. No eating them, okay, Ixius? I can't remember who I've brushed and who I haven't right now. So what I might want to do in future is put like several beehives near to each other with, you know, maybe around one flower bed, or I don't know, whatever I think looks nice, I suppose. It's not really bothering anyone over there, is it, to be honest? At least I managed to get some coffee, so next year I will have coffee. I don't know why it was so difficult to get this year. Just certain things just seem to be difficult to get hold of. Whether that's because I should be going to look in Pumpkin Vale for them, I'm not really sure. That could be the case. The Patarets will grow all the way through fall, so although they've gone back a stage, they will still develop as long as I keep watering them. And don't let them wilt. It could have been a lot worse. My camellias wilted, but my Patarets did not, and I was lucky with that because I've been trying to multiply them up to make a good profit off them. Okay, so I think everything now is completely watered. No, it's not. Mushrooms aren't. And these watermelons aren't. And now everything is watered. I'll water my flower patches, although I may do an experiment and see if they actually ever die once they're... Because it might be the same as with trees, whereas once they're mature, they don't need watering anymore. It might be that I can still harvest a lot of this stuff. I'm certainly going to be harvesting. I think that's kangaroo paw. And that's quite a lucrative one. You get something like 10 per. Something like 50 per patch. Vanilla is 80 per patch. So that's a very good one to grow. But then you've got to think about the times they take to grow as well and things like that. And then you think, well, if I've got a whole load of beehives and they're 100 per square, well, that's quite good. It's interesting, isn't it? You start to think per square, per amount of effort I have to make on each square as well. That matters. How can you make the most money the most efficiently? I don't know if I can make any soups right now. Any lentils? No. Any leek? Mushroom? Chickpea? Potato? No. I've got no fruit either to make fruit juices with. It's really bad, actually. So the kangaroo paw is, I will need 18 of those to replace the 2 patches. Also, I haven't been watching my TV nearly enough this episode, and I apologise for that, because I've been back and forth with the mines so much. I haven't been spending a lot of time in my actual little patch over here. I've barely spoken to any of the villagers either. feel kind of bad about that too. Any seeds in there? Nope. I don't really use it very much. And you know why? It's because the stack management is so terrible in this. Like, you can't manage any of the stacks. Alright, so I've got things to do and I'm not doing them. So the first thing I want to do, just to get organised, watch the TV. I learned how to make barbecue chicken. Don't tell Tristfallen. And don't tell Maple. Okay, and then crafting channel, brown couch. Is there anything I don't know how to make in the tool section? I don't know how to make shears. Okay, well I could probably guess that's probably something along the lines of 2 pieces of metal or 1 piece of metal just on its own. Probably 2. That would be my guess at it anyway. So yeah, just going to replace these, and then I'm going to go and have a look at selling these gems that I picked up the other day. Because I want the gem cutting table. And I think if I sell all these, there's a good chance I'll get them. There's a lot of gems here. Getting past that second rock was very, very useful to me. So, 4 of those. Emeralds. What do they cost? They're 10 gold. So 2, 4. I think I only need to take... You know what? I'm going to put all of them in. And then I can go and do another gem run very soon. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16. I know I've already shipped 10, 18, 20, 22. That's worth 20 gold each. 12, 10. I want to polish the ones that are worth a lot. Sardonyx is worth a lot. Ones that are worth 15 and 10 and stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I'm almost certain I've shipped 14 before. Almost certain of it. So I'll keep that. And we'll see how that goes. Maybe by tomorrow we'll have a gem cutting station. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, poor trees. Is that tree also a sapling? And is it also looking a little bit worse for wear? I think it is. Oh, it grew. Yes. Did that one go back a stage for the fact it hadn't grown? Should I be watering these to get fruit out of them? I don't even know anymore. I'm going to water everything and hope for the best. If I get fruit out of these tomorrow, I'll be so mad. Because it said, like, once they're grown, don't water them. Coffee's doing nicely. Got 1 unwatered melon there for some reason. I'm going to take my spade. I'm going to start to undig these. I don't like this area here for the reason that it's not flat. Right, next job on the list, I'm going to just make sure I don't completely pass out, so I'm just going to take a mushroom soup there, is to get a trough and something for Ixius to eat. I'm not 100% sure what pigs eat, but we'll try and work it out. I'm not really sure what they produce either. Other than meat. But, you know, I like to see the animals running around, if nothing else. It makes the game more interesting to have animals, I feel. I'm going to take a little look in Masika's shop and just see if she happens to be selling barley today. That's just really something I haven't seen much of yet at all. Coffee is being sold today. Typical, because I already have that. Whatever that is, there's a guava tree. Tomatoes, it's way too late for tomatoes right now. What's this? Lentil. Nope. Watermelons, tomatoes, starfruit. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I haven't tried growing any cotton either. There are many things I haven't grown. It's just because I really struggle for time in this game. I really, really do. And it's because of the sowing and harvesting, honestly. Mostly. So it's almost like you need to sort of choose very carefully what you plant. And what you're trying to take care of at once. But I imagine that as you get more and more years in and you start to get everything more organised and it's all going to be pretty cool. Why am I up here other than that? Oh yes, to go and see about Ixius's food. So we're probably going to need a large trough for piggies. And probably need to feed fodder. Let's get like 10 fodder. I mean, I don't even know how to get fodder. I mean, because there was fodder growing in my house. And I chopped it all down. I don't know whether I could come out with a sickle and get this stuff. Or whether I need to start growing grass to cut down for fodder and grow myself a little meadow or something. Might just be able to get it out in the wilds. Eugene's place is so cool compared to mine. Masika's place is the best though because it's got like trees all in a little row. And that's what I wanted originally and I was trying to plan for and then it all went wrong. The trees are so big. I don't know how much I'll get out with them either. I will be quite interested to see that. More black beans! It doesn't seem like I'm struggling for money or anything either, so... But it'd be nice just to see all of the mechanics of the game, so it'd be nice to get a windmill. What's this? Did I get that as like a bit of manure? Yeah, poop sack. What can I do with a poop sack? Will that directly fertilise? Oh, darn it, I didn't mean to do that. Doesn't seem like I can put it onto any of my plots or anything like that. I'll maybe keep that by for a bit and we'll see what that does. And then I need to sell my kangaroo paw as well. Yeah, I'm quite liking my little place now. It's got a barn, it's got a coop, it's got a house. It's got some beehives. I would probably like to put some more in as well. Maybe that'll be a thing for next year though, because we're coming into the autumn time. Maybe. I have many pieces of kangaroo paw here. I need to keep 18 of them. Now I have a bigger inventory. It's not so difficult to manage the stacks. It was very difficult before. I need to go back to the mines. I really want to go back to the mines. I want to just spend my entire life in the mines at the moment. Because I'm finding good stuff there and it's really interesting stuff. And I I do think I also have... So look, I've got 500. I don't know how much it's going to cost for a gem polishing station, but I want to get enough money for that. So hopefully selling the kangaroo paw will help. I feel like I kind of took too many of those mushroom soups. Now I've got... I've not used my stamina and I'm going to bed. But no, I will go to bed. And I will end the episode there as well. So, yeah, we're getting honey from the bees. We've got a pig now. We've got into the really good part of the mine for getting gems. So it's starting to really go well, I feel. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And if you did, then please do leave me a like below. Before I actually do that, though, I'm going to just check that there's nothing more I can watch on the telly. But there was passion fruit jam and a titanium sickle. So there we are. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. And I will let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.